Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ever heard of an athlete who could dominate not one, but two weight classes in the Olympics? If you're scratching your head thinking, that's impossible, well, you're in for an eye-opener today. Strap in as we journey through the incredible life of Tommy Kono, a man who didn't just lift weights, but lifted an entire sport to new heights. Tommy Kono was not just another name in the world of Olympic weightlifting. He was a phenomenon that redefined the sport. Born in Sacramento, California in 1930, Kono's early life was marked by adversity, including a stint in a Japanese-American internment camp during World War II. It was during his time in the camp that Kono was introduced to weightlifting as a way to improve his frail health, specifically to address his asthma. This seemingly innocuous introduction sparked a love for the sport that would take him to unprecedented heights. Kono's early years in the sport were a blend of raw talent and relentless hard work. Initially, he trained in makeshift gyms and even in the internment camp itself, using whatever equipment was available. As he matured, so did his technique and strength, earning him regional and then national attention. It wasn't long before Kono became a name to be reckoned with in American weightlifting circles. His uncanny ability to lift weights far exceeding expectations for his frame made it clear that he was destined for something extraordinary. By the time the 1952 Helsinki Olympics rolled around, Kono had already established himself as a force in American weightlifting. However, the global stage presented new challenges, including fierce competition from around the world. To prepare, Kono followed a rigorous training regimen that focused on both strength and technique. His preparations were exhaustive, often involving multiple training sessions per day, specialized diet plans, and consultation with coaches and experts in the field. Kono arrived in Helsinki with a single-minded focus: to win. Competing in the light heavyweight category, Kono was up against some of the best weightlifters in the world. Despite the mounting pressure, he performed exceptionally, demonstrating both his skill and his unwavering concentration. Each lift seemed to defy the laws of physics as Kono made his way through the competition, displaying the outcome of years of disciplined training. In a stunning finale, Kono lifted a combined total of 417.5 kilograms in the clean and jerk and the snatch, outclassing his competitors and setting a new Olympic record. The feat was not just a personal victory for Kono, but also a landmark achievement for American weightlifting. His gold medal became the symbol of the indomitable spirit and dedication that defined his approach to the sport. Switching weight classes is a demanding and arduous endeavor that tests not just an athlete's physical capabilities, but also their mental resolve. For Tommy Kono, transitioning from the light heavyweight to the middleweight class after his 1952 Olympic victory posed several challenges. Physiologically, he had to lose weight without sacrificing muscle mass or strength, a balancing act that required precise nutrition and training strategies. Training regimens had to be modified to accommodate the new weight class, while still focusing on building the power needed to compete at an Olympic level. The lead-up to the 1956 Melbourne Olympics was marked by both anticipation and apprehension for Kono. His decision to switch weight classes had been a topic of intense discussion in weightlifting circles, with many questioning whether he could replicate his earlier success. Kono, however, remained unfazed. His preparations were as rigorous as ever, albeit tailored to meet the demands of his new weight class. Special attention was given to technique and agility, elements crucial for success as a middleweight. The Melbourne Olympics served as the proving ground for Kono's daring transition. Just like in Helsinki, he was up against formidable competitors, but Kono showcased his unparalleled skill and composure once again. Kono not only won the gold medal in the middleweight category but did so with flair, setting another Olympic record with a total lift of 410 kilograms. This second Olympic gold affirmed his place among the all-time greats in weightlifting history, making him one of the few athletes to win gold in different weight classes. In Helsinki, Kono was the powerhouse who took the world by surprise. In Melbourne, he was the seasoned athlete who defied skeptics by dominating a new weight class. Both victories were stunning, but the second had an added layer of complexity due to the switch in weight classes, making it an even more compelling testament to his unparalleled versatility. Tommy Kono stood head and shoulders above his contemporaries for several reasons. Differentiator was his unparalleled technical proficiency. Kono was known for his impeccable form, which he refined over years of disciplined practice. This allowed him to execute lifts with a level of skill that was virtually unmatched during his era. He also had an extraordinary work ethic and an ability to focus under extreme pressure, attributes that helped him set numerous world records. Kono's career had a lasting impact on the norms and expectations within weightlifting. He broke multiple world records, setting 26 throughout his career, and his training methods became templates for future champions. Kono wasn't just content with winning. He consistently pushed the boundaries of what was considered possible in the sport. His achievements served as a benchmark, inspiring a whole new set of standards for performance and versatility in weightlifting. After his monumental successes in the 1952 and 1956 Olympics, Kono continued to compete at a high level. He participated in various world championships and Pan American Games, consistently securing top spots. Not one to rest on his laurels, Kono's relentless pursuit of excellence kept him at the forefront of international weightlifting competitions. Over his career, Kono amassed a staggering collection of medals and trophies. In addition to his 2 Olympic golds, he won 1 Olympic silver medal, 6 World Championships, and 3 Pan American Games gold medals. He also set 26 world records, a testimony to his sustained brilliance over the years. These accomplishments earned him numerous awards, including inductions into several halls of fame and being named Weightlifter of the Century by the International Weightlifting Federation. Tommy Kono's influence transcended the world of weightlifting, inspiring athletes across various disciplines. One of the most notable figures to acknowledge Kono's impact is Arnold Schwarzenegger. In his early years in weightlifting and bodybuilding, Schwarzenegger looked up to Kono as a role model, particularly admiring his discipline, technique, and versatility. Other prominent athletes and weightlifters, such as David Ridgert and Puros Damas, have cited Kono's achievements and methods as a source of inspiration. Kono officially retired from competitive weightlifting in the early 1960s, but remained deeply involved in the sport. He transitioned into coaching and was instrumental in training several Olympic teams. As an author, his books and articles became must-reads for anyone serious about weightlifting. Kono also served as a judge in international competitions, ensuring that his vast experience and insights continued to benefit the sport he loved. In his later years, he became an elder statesman of sorts for weightlifting, regularly speaking at events and providing mentorship to up-and-coming athletes. Tommy Kono passed away in 2016, but his influence on the sport and the athletes he inspired endures. So let's get real for a second. We all have heroes, right? People we look up to, whose posters might be on our walls or quotes on our gym lockers. But how many of those heroes are also heroes to other heroes? Tommy Kono was just that, a legend among legends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of a true athletic marvel, go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more awe-inspiring stories from the world of sports. Until then, keep lifting, not just weights, but your own spirits and ambitions.